For my first question, siguro yung kahapon po muna. Kasi sa press conference po ni VP Sara, sabi po niya ay politically motivated daw po yung naging hearing ng Good Government and Public Accountability yesterday. So your thoughts on this po na politically motivated daw po. And wala naman daw pong wrongdoings ang OVP. Thank you po.
Thank you. This is not about politics. This is about accountability and transparency. Kung wala naman po talagang wrongdoings, bakit po hindi po sila dumating at bakit hindi na lang po nila sagutin ng issue? Dahil ang nakikita po namin dito, ang pinapupunta po nila yung mga career officials na sa tingin po namin, hindi naman po sila ang talagang concern. Yung mga talaga pong mga officials na directly involved dito, parang pilit po nilang hindi pinararating. Parang nagkakaroon po ng cover-up dito po sa issue na to.
I think the easiest gateway, as always, is politically motivated. Ano na yan basang-basa na yung ganyang justification. And ako naniniwala ako that we are living in this world na talagang merong politika ang lahat ng bagay. I always saying that yung dito sa gobyerno, there will always be politics. Hindi naman pwedeng walang politika. And even in the different field natin, maraming politika. Even sa media, meron tayong politics involved, di ba? Kaya yung politically motivated, I think we need to change the narrative na politically motivated to. Alam na natin yan kasi nasa government tayo And we are elected people and we are all politicians. Kaya ang tingin ko, yung sinasabi na politically motivated, granted na po yan. Kasama na po sa equation yan. So I hope that we will be stopped using the word politically motivated.
Actually, yung Blue Ribbon Committee, gusto lang makita kung ano yung totoo at yung katotohanan kung paano ginasta ng opisina ng Vice President, ng Office of the Vice President, yung kanyang confidential fund, at saka kung paano ginastos ng Department of Education sa pangunguna ni VP Sara, yung kanyang confidential fund din. At sa totoo lang, nalulungkot ang committee dahil kung sino yung mga taong involved, katulad ni Acosta at saka yung kanyang Chief of Staff, hindi pinapapunta ni Vice President Sara dahil sila naman talaga yung may responsibility regarding doon sa confidential fund dahil siya yung disbursing officer. At sana wag niya nang pagtakpan kasi nga tama naman si Chairman Joel na parang nagkakaroon ng cover up. Kung sino yung mga taong wala namang kinalaman, yun yung pinapapunta nila. Samantalang yung mga taong may responsibility regarding dun sa kung paano ginastos yung pera ng ating pamahalaan, yun yung hindi niya pinapapunta. Plus yung sinasabi niya na hindi daw totoo yung mga resibo na ipinapakita, na ipinakita sa committee, galing mismo sa yun galing mismo sa Commission on Audit yun. Commission on Audit yung nagbigay sa committee, kaya hindi po pwedeng sabihin ni VP Sara na peke yun. Katulad ni katulad ni Mary Grace Piatos, sila ang naglagay ng pangalan doon. Alam naman natin na hindi totoo yun. Gawa-gawa na lamang nila yon. So, kailangan harapin nila yung responsibilidad sa kung ano yung ginawa nila at kung paano nila niliquidate yung paggamit ng kanilang confidential fund. Siguro, hindi nila akalain na scrutinize masyado yung kanilang pag-liquidate, kaya ganun na lang yung ginawa nila. Tandaan natin, pera yan ng gobyerno, pera yan ng mamamayan, kailangan merong transparency at kailangan may accountability. And VP Sara should be accountable kung ano yung ginawa nila sa Office of the Vice President patungkol sa confidential fund at saka bilang Secretary ng Department of Education sa confidential fund ng DepEd.
To add lang po siguro, on the first part of the question, yung politically motivated, I think our colleagues mentioned it already pretty well. Kung maalala po natin, we've already wanted to discuss yung CIF funds nung sa budget appropriation hearings pa lang. At that time, sinabi na po nila, politically motivated, not the right venue. Ngayon na merong committee with the proper jurisdiction, sasabihin na politically motivated na naman, not baka not the proper venue, hindi raw in aid of legislation. So when would be the right time to talk about the misuse of confidential intelligence funds? I don't think it would be fair to demean the committee by saying po na politically motivated po ito. It takes away the truth of the matter na ang hinahanap po natin ay transparency and accountability. Now with that said po, na on the second question, wala pong wrongdoing yung OVP. Evidence would suggest otherwise, I think. This is not to prejudge the case, but despite the Vice President refusing to take her oath, despite the refusal to appear on behalf of some OVP officials, despite the refusal to cooperate, lumalabas at lumalabas pa rin po yung katotohanan. Through documentary evidence and through testimony of other witnesses, nakikita po natin parang to the extent of the compartmentalization ng utilization ng CIF, nakita po natin the way that the office has operated. And to say that there's no wrongdoing, I'm not sure. I could be mistaken, but in the history of our republic, I don't think the COA has ever flagged yet a national agency for misuse of confidential and intelligence funds. This would be the first time. The mere fact na may red flag, yun po yung naging cause ng committee hearing na to. So it begs the question, yung nakikita natin ngayon sa mga witnesses, sa resource persons, sa documentary evidence, is there a modus operandi being conducted within the office? Yun po yung gusto namin malaman at parang yun po yung nakikita natin. And we still hope we extend that invitation. Sana po mag-attend yung mga invited resource persons at mag-cooperate for the sake na po na maging transparent na po sila. Yun lang po.
Ako naman, susugan ko lang yung sinabi ni Kong Rog, no, na ang mandato ho ng committee ito ay i-determine yung accountability ng public officers. In fact, it is very clear in the rules, no, na kung merong malfeasance, misfeasance, and non-feasance committed by any public official, then it is the mandate and it is the duty of this committee to initiate investigation. Now, we're not saying guilty ang mga taong naimbestigahan dito. Kaya nga kailangan makita kung ano ba yung mga dokumento that will prove otherwise, no, that there was no malfeasance, misfeasance, or non-feasance. But kung hindi ho natin matutumbok, no, yung usapin tungkol dyan sa mga na-commit na mga yan, then it will leave a big question mark on the minds and on the thoughts of our Filipino people. Kaya nga kailangan sana matapos natin ito, mabigyan natin to ng closure. Nang sa ganon ay kung meron man na mga public officers that will be held accountable, then meron po tayong mga batas tungkol dyan.
Kagaya nga po ng binanggit namin kanina, actually hindi naman po ito yung first time na sila ay maimbitahan. This is actually the 5th committee hearing. From day one, hindi na po sila umattend at never na po silang nakipag-cooperate sa amin. At kung amin pong titignan, parang nga pong itong cover-up. Parang nagkakaroon po ng cover-up dito at talaga naman yung mga directly involved dito po sa isyung to, sa confidential fund, ay talagang hindi nila pinapupunta. In fact, during the committee hearing, tinanong po yung isang karir, si Attorney Sanchez, at sinabi nga po niya, ang nakakaalam lamang po netong confidential fund sa OVP ay yung disbursing officer, si Gina Acosta, yung chief of staff, si Attorney Zulaika Lopez, at si VP mismo, si VP Sara Duterte.
Okay. I think the father and daughter have the same kind of personality, shielding their own people. Why? Si BP Sara, nakita natin how she protected yung mga tao niya by not letting them to attend the hearing. Dito naman si former president, sinasabi niya, me alone, it's all me, ang responsible dun sa war on drugs. But kahapon lamang nagsalita na po si PNP chief at sinabi niya that 1,286 na mga affected ng war on drugs died and others were wounded, and yung iba naman po ay 219 cops were I think charged criminally, and marami po yung na-charge, almost 200 plus as well, and na-dismiss pala. Meron po na-dismiss, 200 plus, and yung iba facing summary dismissal as well. So I think yung pronouncement ng presidente that siya po ang sasagot sa lahat ng problem ng mga lower ranks sa ating pong kapulisan, para atang hindi po nangyayari. And this is the same trait and behavior that are not now being manifested on her daughter. So, nakikita po natin yung pattern. Yun lang po.
May hulanong salita na ang ibig sabihin dito ay ang pagkakaisa. Bunyog Party List. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na. Halika na, Bunyog Party List ka na.
Sa susunod, ang atinang suportahan, Bunyog Party List, nagtataguyod ng katotohanan, lumalaban para sa bayan.